Stage 3 of Giro d'Italia Women 2025 would take the riders over a relatively short 122-kilometre ride from Vezza d'Olio to Trento, from the region of Lombardia and Brescia to the capital of Trentino Alto Adige in northern Italy. Anna Henderson, resplendent in the Maglia Rossa, trying to protect her advantage of 15 seconds over Marlon Reusser. Elisa Longo-Borghini, the Italian champion and reigning champion of the event, sitting in third place overall, starting a day which was billed as one potentially for the sprinters, albeit the looming climb of the Passo Tonale, the steepest climb in this event, the highest altitude gained in the race for the Maglia Rossa this year. Passo Tonale coming within 17.5 kilometres of the race start, and a challenge potentially for the sprinters to stay involved. Up front at the head of the main peloton and racing out to take the Cima Alfonsina Strade, the special prize at the top of the Tonale climb, was Ostolaza of the Laparol squad, the Spaniards claiming the 25 points and racing into the lead of the climbers classification. 25 points gained, and then we had Nora Jančusova heading clear, a solo raid for the rider from B-Pink Bongiani, pursued by Petra Shanko of the Ceratizet WNT squad. Those riders racing solo and claiming the intermediate sprint points and bonus seconds. Jančusova not involved in the general classification hunt, so the bonus seconds gained there not of any great value to her, but there was certainly a battle in the main peloton behind for third across the line, with Marlon Reusser reducing the deficit to the overall race leader Henderson by claiming third, and the bonus seconds moving her 2 seconds closer to her British rival, and also 2 seconds clear of the other GC contenders. Henderson staying cool, calm and collected in the main peloton in pursuit of the solo riders up front, Leon Lippert and others, trying to stay as calm as possible as they dispensed with the rain jackets on a day that looked like it was pretty good weather, although it had a bit of a sting in the tail. Special tribute paid to fallen comrade Sarah Piefer. And then we had the second rider on the road dragged back in. Petra Shanko was claimed closer to the end of the day. Nora Jančusova would also be dragged back into the fold, down to 2.5 kilometres to go. And this was the big moment that in many ways shaped the stage. A huge pile-up on a wet roundabout within sight of the end of the day. The rain's descending as they drove down towards Trento. Christina Schweinberger spotting an opportunity to race clear of a reduced group who'd stayed upright at the front of the race. And a beautiful job done by Barbara Guariski for the SD Works squad to close down Schweinberger and make it an absolutely beautiful opportunity. Into the final corner, the world champion Lotte Kopecky leading out Lorena Wiebes. And a beautifully executed performance by the SD Works squad as the European champion Lorena Wiebes raced clear to take a fourth career Giro d'Italia success. And beautiful second place on the line for Josie Nelson of the Team Picnic Post NL squad. Lotte Kopecky hanging on for third ahead of Elisa Longo-Borghini. The rest coming in at some delay, but all of the riders getting the same time as the group they were in as that crash happened within 3 kilometres of the finish line. Wiebes claiming her 13th victory of the season ahead of Josie Nelson and Lotte Kopecky. Elisa Longo-Borghini present, no bonus seconds for her. More bubbly for Wiebes, and bubbly indeed for Anna Henderson as she retains the race lead. Slightly reduced advantage over Marlon Reusser, and the British rider looking forward to another day in pink. And also leading the points classification. Wiebes is looming within 16 points of Henderson at the top of the battle for Maglia Rossa. And Maglia Azzurra, well, that's currently owned by Ostolaza. 5-point advantage over Sarah Gigante after the Passo Tonale climb. Antonia Niedermayer, she owns that white jersey at the moment, well up in general classification and leading the young rider category. And Usoa Ustalaza claiming the Cima Alfonsina Strada.